Hey Collective, Starseed, Lightworker, Twin Flame and Soulmates. Welcome to Lorraine Rangi's Tarot. Now, just before I dive in there and pull some cards for you today, I'd just like to say I offer 100% money back guarantee for image readings, tarot readings, also the programs, as well as counselling and mentoring, plus advice to help you with union with self and union with your person. Just check the description box below for details. Right, so let's get in there. Let me deep dive and bust my moves, and let's see what messages the cards have for you, for both you and your person's love journey thus far. Messages for the collective. Messages for the collective. Thank you. Messages for the collective. All right. Ooh. Okay, so you have the Fool card and you have the Sun card coming in here. Ooh, nice cards here, collective. It's coming in as the start point, and it's coming in as the end when you're coming in with the Sun card. The start point being the Fool, the end point being the Sun card here, and the middle is all about the truth. It's about taking the correct action, using your wisdom here, learning to use your wisdom, trusting in yourself and the universe here, that this is the correct path. I get here, you know that it's the correct path. I get here, you know what you need to do. Now you have to take that consistent effort here. Because the main focus here in your reading, collective, of course you're coming in with the Sun card, all right? And of course that's your person, but that's not the main focus. It's the in-between here. It's the correct, it's the conscious effort, it's the work here. There's a hell of a lot that needs to be done, because this is also about yourself when you're coming in with both the Fool card and the Sun card here. But you know, here in your reading, that the Sun card is your person. You know, you already know that here. So, like, I think I've mentioned it before in a reading where it's like the last 100 meters in a marathon. Let me put it that way. Which is why you're coming in the way that you are. See, the start is the 100 meters. This last stretch, this last phase, this last step. But it's not just a step in a sense like a meter. It's longer than that here, and it involves more than that, more than just a step. How can I put that? It's a leap. It's a better way of putting it. It's a leap of faith. A lot of focus being put in here. Focus, but the focus is you. Here, the focus isn't your person. The focus here is what I get here in your reading. What these two cards are saying here is that the focus is yourself. You're coming back in with the cherry on the top here, guys, and I do talk about that a lot on the channel, on my channel. All right, so let's keep going here, eh? Yeah, you know what I also pick up here is that the Sun card isn't just about, like I said, it isn't just about your person, or the focus isn't your person. There's a lot to be said when you're coming in with the Sun card. You're also coming in with inner happiness, happiness with oneself. You're coming in with creative endeavors here. You're coming in with creative endeavors. You're also coming in with your health and your well-being here. Your mental health and well-being as well. You're coming in with higher learning. This is why it's like that last stretch, that last push here, where it's, I know I said it's a step, but it's actually a leap here, guys. But the leap here is not just in one direction. See, it's like your day, when you get up in the morning, most people get up and go to a job or something like that. And I'm not saying anything wrong about that here, collective, but what this reading is saying here is that you get up, you've got to focus on your health and your well-being. Then you have to apply, it's like apply yourself here, your creativity, building what you need to build here. There is more than one thing here that you can do in a day. This is how these two cards are coming in. See, it's not going off on a tangent here. What it talks about there in your reading is that there are certain, it's like certain targets you need to hit every day. But those targets, of course, they connect back to the main thing here, the main thing that you want to achieve, which is happiness here, guys. But there is more than one way in which you have to make it happen. That's what it's saying here, which is why you're coming in with the Sun card in terms of courage and strength. But this is inner strength here. Oh, and outer strength, like physical strength here, guys. Mental strength here. Follow your heart's desire. All of that's coming in here. And you're coming in with ruthless. You're coming in with ambition here, and you're coming in with strive. Do you want to do this? I get you do want to do this. Alright, let's keep going. Okay, you have the Five of Wands. Yep. Okay, so you have the Five of Wands, the Devil card, you have the Hermit, the Nine of Pentacles, and you are also coming in with the Ace of Swords here in your reading. It comes in as the challenge and the obstacles to get to the end. And I spoke about that end being the sun, here the truth. And what's in the middle is the truth. And, these three cards are actually coming in as the beginning, the middle, and the end. Here, in terms of that last 100-meter dash, here. And I spoke about here in your reading, in order to get to the sun, here, this happiness, there are certain targets each day that you need to meet here. So there is more ways, more than one way in which you're going to achieve this happiness here. Yeah, it does take a lot of inner strength here, coming in with the Devil card, the Five of Wands, because that's what it talks about here in your reading. This is coming in as, well, of course, working your ass off here. It's coming in as hands in many pies here. And like I said, it's your mental health and well-being. You've got to make sure that's intact. This is like every day here, guys. Yeah. This higher level of learning in terms of trusting and following your inner knowing, your inner compass here, trusting in yourself and the universe that this is the correct path here in your reading. And then you're coming in with some kind of creative endeavor that you put your time and attention into. all right, here, and then you're coming in with, well, and what it could talk about there is building a business or something along those lines here, yeah. So all of it inclusive here goes towards the Sun card, and here it does take that conscious effort. What it also talks about here in your reading is it does involve a lot of action, taking action, but it's taking the correct action here. Yeah, of course, it can come in as overwhelmed here. When you're coming in with words like ambition, strive here, it does come in as endurance here. It does come in those kind of words, endurance, stamina. It's more of a positive way of talking about your inner strength here, as well as your physical strength, your mental strength here. See, it's what it can talk about here in your reading is that in the past you kind of, well, in the past, I should say, you learnt these tools here. Is it the best way to say it? Tools. And so now what it talks about here in your reading is now you've got to kind of use it all at the same time just to get over the finish line here, guys. I've been saying that for a while now. And when you're coming in with the Nine of Pentacles, the Hermit card here, it does talk about the beginning and the end, this Nine of Pentacles here, because you are coming in with independence, working on your independence here, okay? But it also talks about here in your reading, like I said, the focus is about yourself, but this has got to also do with how you're going to achieve this here. See, the only one that can motivate you here and inspire you here in your reading is actually yourself here. That gets you out of bed in the morning here. That keeps you moving forward here in your reading. It is coming in as selfless here, selfless. This Nine of Pentacles here in your reading, and it does talk about a challenge. It's a challenge here. Because you kind of don't have time here in your reading to, it's like take a day off, yeah. How else could you say that? Go to parties, yeah, drink here, overindulge here in your reading. It comes in as stability, being stable. This is why each action that you take in terms of hands and many pies is going to help you to stand on your own 2 feet here, collective. I know the Hermit can be seen a certain way, eh? And what it talks about there with that Hermit card, it talks about getting yourself ready here for the Ten of Pentacles is what it talks about. Your person here. And you are coming in with the Ace of Swords. And so what the Ace of Swords is talking about here, like I said, with the Fool card and the Sun card, you know what you need to do here. You know that this is your person. You know that this is the path towards your person. You know the correct action to take. You know you need to make that conscious effort The Ace of Swords. That's clarity here in your reading. And that too is an obstacle and a challenge here, guys. Because what that Ace of Swords is, you know, you want it to be easy. You want it to you want it to be an easier way in which you can, well, quite honestly here, achieve stability, your independence here, success, individual success here, independent success in a sense. You know, it's coming in as I did it. You know, you want to say that at the end here when you get over the finish line. It's like, yeah, I did it. I did it. I finally did it. So let's keep going here. All right, guys. And let's see what messages the cards have for you. Queen of Swords, Seven of Swords, and the Page of Cups. All right, let's have a look at that here, guys. All right. Let's just have a look at that. So you're coming in with, so that's 18, 19. You know, these three cards, the Queen of Swords, the Seven of Swords, and the Page of Cups, here in your reading, well, potentially here you're going to come in with someone with an apology. I don't normally see it as an apology here. It comes in as appreciation here in your reading. It's like with the Queen of Swords, the Seven of Swords here, the Chariot card here in your reading, what it talks about there is, well, potentially here, like I said, how you're going to get over the line, how you're going to get over it here, guys. I don't see this as yourself, but you take it if it applies here. You're coming in with someone who's going to speak the truth, but this is someone who is actually watching you here, who actually has their eye on you. Yes, of course, this could very well be your person. But this could also, you know, there's more than one way in which I could break these cards down, these three cards down. It can be your person, of course, but it could also be someone else or other people here. And what it talks about there in your reading, it's almost like it's saying here, guys, that even though it's coming in as the Page of Cups, this is coming in as some kind of acknowledgement here. That you did it, that you made it here in your reading. That's what I'm picking up. See, in terms of the Seven of Swords, the Chariot card, it's like someone always keeping an eye out here, someone always looking here in your reading. It does come in as chatter here, which is one way of looking at it. I'm not saying your person is chatting over there in your reading. See, what it can, if this, how it connects back to your person here is that they watch you. This person watches you here. Well, a year, of course, it can come in as, you know, now that I'm talking here, it can come in as some kind of competition here in your reading. Well, in a sense here, I do get that it's some kind of acknowledgement here, guys. I do get that here in your reading. Because of, it's these three cards over here, this obstacle, this challenge here to get to where you want to go here in your reading. Like this is the middle, this is the beginning, the middle and the end. This is, you're coming in with the last 100 meters here in your reading. And so when you're coming in with the Queen of Swords, the Seven of Swords and the Page of Cups, what I get there in your reading is that this person is watching. It's like this person is going to watch you get over the finish line here. And so there is some kind of acknowledgement here coming in with the Page of Cups. I do see the Page of Cups as appreciation here. See what this Page of Cups can be talking about here in your reading. Another way in which I see the Page of Cups is this person has been watching you for a very long time. Yeah, of course, it can be someone coming in as well done for your efforts. You know, you made it. You made it to the end here. But what it also talks about here in your reading is that with the Queen of Swords, the Seven of Swords, this person is in doubt. This person doubted it here. Doubted your moves, doubted that you would make it here. It does come in as being stuck in fear here, guys. This Queen of Swords. Thank you. All right, let's have a look. Let's come in with some of the advice for you here, collective. Oh, okay. It is your person. It is your person here. You're coming in with the Four of Pentacles here. And so, like I said, this person has been watching you for a very long time. But in terms of the fear here for this person is actually the Page of Cups. Is that going to be enough? After it's like the links here. See, they're not the focus. They're not the success that you were wanting. You're actually wanting, you know, success. You're ambitious here. This is all about building your independence here. And what I get here in your reading for this person, they are watching you. They haven't let go of watching you and keeping tabs on you here. They do hold back here in your reading. And so potentially here it's not going to... well, it's not going to benefit them if they keep holding back here, because what it also talks about here in your reading is that they also hold back on what they need to do here. This is what it's talking about. Ooh. All right, I'm going to leave it there, and I'll catch you later. Bye.